According to a new report by the Wall Street Journal, Donald Trump's legal teams plural, because there's multiple legal teams representing him in multiple legal matters, but these teams are having trouble working together because there is constant infighting, as the Wall Street Journal points out. Now, the infighting is bad enough, right? That's something you totally do not want to happen on your legal teams. They do need to be coordinating. A lot of these investigations are overlapping. You have lawyers that are working on multiple teams with different attorneys. You gotta have cohesion. And it's bad enough that there's infighting, but it's worse that the Time reports that Donald Trump is allegedly encouraging it. He wants his lawyers fighting with each other because, I don't know, they don't explain that part, but here is what they do say. Mr. Trump is relying on a scattered team of lawyers and advisors with little sign of a coordinated strategy beyond attacking investigators, seeking to delay proceedings, and casting himself as the victim of a witch hunt. Mr. Trump has long encouraged infighting among his attorneys by playing them against each other, at times calling advisors to ask what they think of his legal team's performance, and calling other lawyers to ask them to join or replace members of his team. Do you want to go to jail? Like, is that your ultimate goal? Do you want to fail? Because this is the dumbest legal strategy I've ever seen. None of this makes any sense at all. So if this report is accurate, if Donald Trump is behind the scenes making his lawyers fight with one another, threatening to replace them, like, I'll call another lawyer right now and have you out of here by the end of the day. If that's what's happening, you're screwed, Donald. I don't know why you would want this. I don't know why you would be encouraging this. I mean, I have no reason to doubt this Wall Street Journal report, especially because they also talked to one of your former lawyers, Ty Cobb. Mr. Cobb had this to say. Nobody considering assisting the former president at this stage of the game can be unmindful of the extraordinary speed with which Trump turns lawyers into witnesses. The Journal then went on to remind us of this. The actions of Mr. Trump's attorneys have also been a central part of the Justice Department's documents probe. One of them, Christina Bobb, told federal investigators that another lawyer, Mr. Corcoran, assured her that he conducted a thorough search of Mar-a-Lago before he asked her in June to certify that all records requested by a subpoena had been returned. The certification by Ms. Bobb was undermined 2 months later when the FBI searched the Florida compound and retrieved hundreds of sensitive and classified documents. Prosecutors have asked about the role of Mr. Boris Epstein in the Mar-a-Lago investigation, with questions suggesting an interest in whether he sought to influence witness testimony, according to people familiar with the investigation. I mean, Trump's own lawyers at this point are witnesses to the potentially criminal activity. And now several of them themselves have been implicated in potential criminal activity. And the lawyers that haven't been implicated in criminal activity, he's making them fight one another for his amusement. Nothing makes sense. But I'm gonna end with the same warning that I've given multiple times, and unfortunately no lawyers are listening, but I'm gonna say it again anyway. If you work for Donald Trump, you're not gonna get your happily ever after, okay? Things are not going to end well for you. You know, Joe Tacopina, of course, the latest lawyer that Trump brought on, who, by the way, actually had a successful reputation prior to taking on Trump. He now looks like a blithering idiot every time he goes on camera, and reporters are more than happy to call out his contradictions and his stupidity. So his reputation is quickly going down the toilet, but I mean, at least at this point, he hasn't been implicated in criminal activity like some of these other folks. But either way, Trump's legal teams are in shambles, and apparently that's the way that Donald Trump likes it. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.